let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Good start to this one for them. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Brown on the inside give. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Lamar now from the gun. Fires right away, but incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
Stood Hill on the coverage.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. The DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. One play action here. Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. Going for Higgins, but it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
All right, we'll call that one a drive. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Burrow now on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On second and 10, Burrow again. He's going to push one deep down the right. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals lower the deficit to a single possession. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 4.
14. Bengals 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Spins out of one stop. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And now they face second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing again is Lamar. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Yo.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He puts everything behind this one. In disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
1-1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. 11. The hot. 180. 180. The hot.
Burrow on the play action. He rolls to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Number 1, Jamar Chase. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals.
That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. 14-10 our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at first down here. Again, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
On one, ready?
Offense to the line for second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They are lining up to go for this.
Here we go. Stop!
Running it after the penalty. He breaks the tackle, and it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11. Big 13.
Burrow from the gun. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Brown will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
17. Ravens 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So 2nd down coming up.
35-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the Bengals bring it out a fifth DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Throwing from the gun. That one finds his man, likely. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Now it's Lamar. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Returnable from the 1. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They'll try it right with Brown. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Bengals with a long ways to go for a score.
Ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be third and 5 coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Bengals. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Gun. Stop. 180. Raise up. Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. Caught by his fullback behind the line. This is not going to get it done on third down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on fourth down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So it'll be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no regret.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
One final shot before the half. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st down, here's Lamar. This one's to Andrews outright. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him at the 38. Mitchell on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Again, this is Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Jackson now on 3rd. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow. Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 in. 180.
Now a give. It's Pirine headed left. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them.
On 2, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Pass it downfield, it's Chase. And he's able to get this down to the 36. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Now again, it's Brown headed right. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go, here we go. Left, right,
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Gun. 11, 11, 11. Right, 80.
Burrow to the air now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
180. Get hot. 180.
Lamar out of the pistol. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
2nd and 10.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. Hits a seam at the 40. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push that marker. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Bob's right. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. One quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Changing it up here, Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
17.
Stout all set to send this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, they get to Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here. Throwing on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing a 4th down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And And the advantage now sits at 24. Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
First down, Burrow to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
It's Henry on the counter. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throw on 3rd down. Here he goes again. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he's going to take a knee. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. And they'll take a knee. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that throws the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 35. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Just keeps connecting to Chase. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but extra little love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
And the Bengal first down.
Now give to Pirine, running right. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Again, a run with Pirine. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've got to keep moving quick here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
31, Burrow. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Straight ahead they go with Pirine. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Setting up for the kneel down on third. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A lot of these punters back in the day, well, they used to be quarterbacks back in high school. Not anymore. Those glory days are long gone, and the arms just don't have quite the touch they used to. It was a dangerous call choosing the...
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game?